happy 4th of July, as well as a belated happy Canada Day from Apex Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, our Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling, welcoming you to Apex Wrestling Ground Zero as we are live in the Scotia Saddlebank in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. What a show we guys got for you tonight. It's going to be a crazy, crazy night here tonight as we are finally back after a week of inactivity. We're finally back here, ready to continue the hype that we had from Control, as well as we are ready to hype this crowd up for what's to come between now and the next Apex Wrestling pay-per-view event, Ready to Rumble. And what a show we got for you guys tonight, like I said, and what a way to get things started then with Jacob Helms taking on Reckless Intense Christian Tracy. Now tonight, every group will have this rule. Nobody for this evening will be allowed to have any partner of theirs at ringside, with the exception of one person, because they were just so damn crazy about it. But in any case, he wanted to hype that shit up, and we're going to see what happens here. But right now, we've got Jacob Helms, Christian Tracy, one-on-one. Going to be a damn good match. Let's get this shit going. I'm already hyped. I'm already hyped, man. I can't help it. I'm so damn hyped. It's unbelievable. And without further ado, let's begin. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 195 pounds, Jacob Hale.
Oh, Jacob Helms, ready to do battle once again with Christian Tracy. And here's the funny part about Jacob Helms and Christian Tracy. It's the fact that Christian Tracy has lost to both members of the former tag team that was known as The Core, losing to both Jacob Helms and Leo Punk. Well, tonight, Tracy has the opportunity to get at least some payback against Jacob Helms. But you know how it is in the wrestling ring. In order for you to get a good amount of payback, you gotta beat that person's ass in the middle of the squared circle. And here he comes, Christian Tracy, one member of Reckless Intent.
And his opponent from Saratoga Springs, New York, weighing in at 260 pounds, Christian.
Oh, Christian Tracy, marking his territory in Apex Wrestling as of recently. Later on tonight, Tracy's got some tag team, some members of the Reckless to cheer for, because later on tonight we'll be seeing not only FRANCO RICCI in action, but we also have Cody Hagan in the main event defending the Internet Championship against the man who won the Battle Royal to be the first man to challenge Hagan for the Internet title, and that man is Bruiser Brad, a man that many people believe could beat Cody Hagan in his first defense, but as we've shown in the past, anything can happen in Apex Wrestling, whether it's shocking or not. Whether you've seen it coming or whether it was a shock to you, anything can happen. And what a way to get them started between Jacob Helms and Christian Tracy. And in case anybody is wondering, Tony Sparacio is not here tonight, sadly. We do wish him the best for this evening. We do hope to see him again soon. We'll see what happens there. But right now, we have just a lone wolf tonight as Jacob Helms went for a drop kick and completely missed Tracy there. Last time these two met was inside a steel cage when Lee Anderson had that cage enforced. He made that steel cage rule after Riley Wolf's minions decided to constantly interject themselves in matches over and over again, to the point where Lee Anderson had no choice but to do that. And now that there is no steel cage, Clifton Tracy can have no excuses over how Jacob Helms beat him in their last encounter. And right now Tracy's actually taking it to Helms. And there's a cover by Tracy, but a quick on it, one by Helms. And now, right now, speaking of these two men, we're already, nice counter by Jacob Helms. We're already set for ready to rumble, like I said many times before. And here's the fun part. I will tell you guys right now, while we do have many Apex wrestlers, of course, going into that Rumble match, we do have many wrestlers, but also, because it's a Rumble match, always expect surprises. But because we're the type of people that don't like to spoil surprises, we're going to let you wonder who it is, who's in that Rumble match, because that's just where the fun is. And now, the net spot by Tracy. But outside of that, we have so many matches to look forward to. Covered by Tracy, but a quick on it one by Helms. And now Tracy going to work on Jacob Helms, not giving him a chance to breathe. This is a smart strategy. Because when you wear down the quicker man, and I believe that man is indeed Jacob Helms, when you wear down the quicker man, you're basically setting them up to lose your matchup, as Tracy is in with a cover after a gut-wrench suplex to Helms. But no, Helms kicked out at 2. And Tracy's still not letting up. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No, Tracy. Oh, my God. Tracy with an apron DDT on Jacob Helms. Then Helms still fighting through the pain. He's fighting through the pain as he's taking and pushing Tracy right now as he does a DDT on the arena floor. May not hurt as badly as the apron, but it still hurts nonetheless. And now Helms looks like he's in control. And now Helms looks for a suplex, but Tracy stops him, gives him a headbutt, and doing some corner moves on the man. And now Tracy, just forcing Jacob Helms to go shoulders first over the post. Now, one thing about these two men I gotta respect is the fact that they're known for giving a fight to their opponent, no matter who it is or whether they win or lose. They will make their opponent earn that victory. It's been a pretty good matchup from the very beginning to this moment, as Tracy measuring Jacob Helms. Electric chair. Oh! Damn, what a nice move there. Cover, and Tracy beats Jacob Helms. Trying to type something on my goddamn screen, but I tried to type something, but I thought what was on my screen was a bug. Turns out it was a little bit of spit. Anyway, what a nice way to get things started between these two men here in Apex Wrestling. What a way to get things started off in the show. It was a good matchup from start to finish. But in the end, it was back and forth. But in the end, Tracy, after this move right here, was able to secure the victory.
Here is your winner, Christian.
All Reckless is now 1-4-3 right now. They got 2 more matches for tonight. But right now, okay, I did not press the X button if that was actually supposed to continue because I thought I was going to. But anyway, it's 1 for 4 actually. 1 for 3, 1 for 4. It don't matter. Let's see what happens in our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us first time, you missed a pretty good opening matchup between Tracy and Hagelin. But they did have a good show for us. But as you do see, Christian Tracy is walking out the winner of their rematch. So it wouldn't surprise me if Tracy wants to get a rematch out of Leo Punk and try to see if he can beat him just as much as he did with Jacob Helms just now. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Amber Jung is still on the mission to prove that she does deserve to face Rochelle Ross for the Apex Women's Championship. But as we said before, even though Amber Jung is going to be challenging Rochelle Ross for the women's title, she will have to be put in a tag team title match with Rachel Jackson against whomever that number 1 contender for the tag team titles are. But right now, that's for later. Right now, she's got to tape it to Toni Moon to show her case, to prove her case that she deserves to face Ross for the women's title. But this is an opportunity for Toni Moon. She has the opportunity to make a name for herself at Amber Jung's expense, to embarrass her in front of these Canadian fans here. And for what I'm seeing, even though the first match may or may not have been too impressive, they're still eagerly awaiting what will happen in this women's division matchup. I'm excited, they're excited, and without further ado, let's get on with the match. Let's see what happens. I guess JoJo doesn't want to say her name. Anyway, here comes Toni Moon, one of the more impressive women wrestlers in Apex Wrestling. Even though she's had a mixed bag of success since she's been here, she's been proving that even if with her mixed bag, she's not one to take very lightly. She will make you earn that victory. Hell, everybody in Apex Wrestling, for the most, like 9 out of 10 chances are, a whole roster will make you earn that victory.
And her opponent, accompanied by Rachel Jackson, and representing the Queens from Washington, D.C., one half of the women's Amber Jung.
Oh, well, look at these two sporting some new attire here. I'm not going to lie, I actually like this attire. But let's be honest here, even with this new attire change, these two still mean business. And Amber Young's got a lot on her plate. Not only does she get to show us some side of her that we've yet to see. But not only that, but we get to see not only does she have so much on her plate right now, but like I said, at Ready to Rumble, she's going to be challenging for the women's title, as well as trying to challenge for the tag team title. Well, actually defending the tag team titles. What am I saying? Right now, but right now, Toni Moon is taking it to Amber Young. But if there's one thing I could say about Amber Young as of right now, here's what I've noticed. It's like, she's wanting to play the mind games with her opponent, to where she'll make them think they have her on the ropes, but then, when they least expect it, that's when she goes all out. So basically, she is Frieza, only not as murderous. Right now, Amber Young actually systematically taking Toni Moon apart. And that's how Amber Young plays in these matches. She'll go systematic on your ass. She'll go systematic, and with her partner at ringside, I can feel like she might be a contributing factor if in the event that Amber is on the ropes somehow. Rachel Jackson will probably, and I say probably because that doesn't mean she actually will, she'll probably play that game of distracting Amber's opponent just so Amber can get right back up. But Amber, I don't know what she was trying to do there. She just decided to just stand there with Toni on her shoulders, and she hits her with a super kick just now. And over the top rope goes Toni Moon. That's the way to showcase what happens in that Rumble match. We're not sure we're going to call it, still going to call it the Royal Rumble match, or just the Rumble match. I'm still trying to think of whether we're going to call it the Royal Rumble match, just because it makes it a lot easier, or we're going to call it just by the name of the game, the Ready to Rumble match. We don't know. At this point, Anderson does not know. He'll figure it out before we hit Ready to Rumble coming to town. Right now we do have some matches set for that show, but we still have yet to hear from Anderson what location the event will be taking place at. But rest assured, it'll be a damn good night. If things are gonna go in one way or another, it's gonna be a damn good night. As a flatliner from Toni Moon nets her a near fall on Amber Young, who gets her shoulder up. Oh, there you go, Jackson distracting Toni Moon for Amber to hit her with a nice suplex. Going for a cover, but no, Toni Moon with a kick out at 2. Able to get out of that move at 2, and now Amber Young, almost called her in, Amber Jackson, with a nice Chilo choke. Nice Chilo choke on Toni Moon. But Toni Moon getting out of that hold. And now look at these two trying to go at it here. Looking to make Amber pay right now for all the hell she's put her. Amber's put Toni through. She's going to make her pay for it. But Amber with a nice cutter into the... Oh, man. Into a nice submission hold, but the rope break is what saved Toni Moon. And Amber Young with a cover. Will it be enough? Oh, 2.5. Pretty close, but no. 2.5. And now Amber measuring Toni Moon. Oh, she's got her up on her shoulders. Good night, Cinderella. That is not the official name, but it really should be in the case of Toni Moon, who somehow was able to wake up long enough to get that shoulder up at 2.5. Uh-oh, it's Toni with a flatliner on Amber Young. Toni with a cover. Will it be enough? No, quick on a 2. Toni wondering what she's got to do to put Amber Yule away. And that's the thing about Amber. Another thing about her. She is durable. She will not go down that easily. If you think she's that hard, dude, Rachel Jackson is a bit harder than that, but this isn't about Rachel Jackson. This is about Amber Yule looking to make a statement in the form of Toni Moon toward Rochelle Ross, who I'm pretty sure is watching this matchup as it happens. Going for the cover, quick on a 2 by Toni Moon. I believe Rochelle Ross is out backstage, watching this matchup, studying Amber Yule nails Toni Moon right in the face with that knee, goes to the cover. Will it be enough? Yes. Amber Yule showing Rochelle Ross what might be her future come ready to rumble. And in all honesty, I gotta admit though right now, Amber Yule has a bit of history in the making going for her, going to Ready to Rumble, because right now she is the current women's tag team champion. Boy, if she does beat Rochelle Ross for the women's title, as well as successfully defends the women's tag team titles against their number 1 contenders, and she will be making history as the first ever double champion, not just for the women's division, but in Apex Wrestling as a whole. We've had many men and women trying to do that, to be tag team champion, and well, just being a double champion in general, and none have
Here is your winner, Amber Young.
The only question I got is, will Amber Young be the one to make that historic moment happen? All we can tell is we gotta wait for Ready to Rumble to find out if she can. Well, coming next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the second of 4 matches as far as Reckless Intent goes, as Alexia Hagen and Cassidy Blake team up to take on Undisputed Elites Ruby Rebel and Tori Doyle. I'm not even going to talk about what the hell I just seen. But in any case, time to see what happens between these two tag teams as they both look to go one step closer to beating. As they go one step closer, not just to see who can best the other, but also getting one step closer to proving that they are worthy of a tag team title opportunity against the Charm City Queens, who we've just seen one half of them in action just now in a winning effort against Toni Moon. It's going to be a crazy matchup this. I'm already looking forward to it. But because of the rule that Anderson has placed, neither team can have anybody at ringside, as you can obviously tell. Namely because of the Undisputed Elite, because of their constant triple power bombs to their opponents. And that ruling has still been in effect for some time now. But now we are finally receiving word that Cassidy Blake and Alexia Hagen are ready. And without further ado, let's begin.
On the way to the ring, the Phantom, Alexia Hagen, and Cassidy Blake, the family.
Well, I guess these two are actually wanting to get things started right now. They're actually coming down to the ring pretty quickly. They want to get this match going. Looking like they're closely wanting the crowd support. I don't think they even give a damn about the crowd. In all honesty, I don't think either team cares about the crowd. Well, at least their opinion of them is they're just there to entertain them, and that's it, the way they probably see it. But in any case, here comes Tori Doyle and Ruby Rebel.
The Rebel and Youngblood, the Undisputed Era.
And because they look somewhat similar for the newcomers, let me point them out to you. Tori Doyle will be on the left, Ruby Rebel on the right. In case there's some new guys who don't even know who to tell apart because they both have a similar hair color. Not similar hair style, but hair color. And that's how it is right there. But the Undisputed Elite need to get back on track right now. It's been a while since we last seen them in tag team action or in any kind of action for that matter, namely Tori Doyle. We haven't seen her wrestle in a while. So who knows, this might be her opportunity to not only showcase her prowess in tag team action, but also to showcase how she is one-on-one against either member of Reckless Intent. And Ruby Rebel, the same would go for her as well. But for Reckless Intent, they're looking to make a name for themselves, in this case, in the women's tag team division. So we got Alexia Hagen starting out for Reckless Intent, while Ruby Rebel starts out for the Undisputed Elite. And a nice sit-out flatliner from Ruby Rebel as she is starting to put some hurting on Alexia Hagen, the sister of right now the current Internet Champion Cody Hagen. These two have made a name for themselves in not just in the Apex Wrestling, but in the community as a whole. Whether you love them or hate them, you cannot deny they are pretty good wrestlers in their own right, in their own unique way. But in all honesty, some people have been doubting Cody Hagen as far as this match with Brad that he'll be having in the main event goes. Some people have been thinking he's not going to be able to take down the big man, but honestly, you can't count Cody Hagen out in all honesty, because I mean, the dude, yes, he's going up against the big man, but you've seen matches where big men lose to the small man. You've seen it, I've seen it I don't know how many times. So for right now, Alexia Hagen trying to take it to Ruby Rebel, but these two seem to have an answer for the other every time they both try to mount a comeback. And there's a tag to Cassidy Blake from Hagen. Uh-oh. Oh, nice powerbomb neckbreaker combo there. Cover and a quick out, just barely a quick out before the 2 count by Ruby Rebel. Let's put it to you in perspective. Ruby Rebel and Tori Doyle. It's been a while since we last seen Ruby Rebel wrestle in this ring, but it's been a bit longer since we last seen Tori Doyle wrestle, like I said earlier. Right now, these two are going to have to make their mark in the form of Reckless Intent in what might be a possible upset, because some people seem to be more of a fan of Reckless than they are of Undisputed Elite. And while that is understandable, you can't count the Undisputed Elite out, because doing so might fuel their passion into beating Reckless even more. And right now, a nice knee right in the face of Cassidy Blake as Tori Doyle goes on the top rope, misses the elbow drop. And now these two are just pivoting to each other. Nice T-bone suplex from Cassidy Blake as she tags in Alexia Hagen. Oh, and a nice clothesline. A damn good clothesline. Tori, I don't think Tori's seen it coming. But speaking of the women's division, now we do have 2 Rumble matches. We do have set for Ready to Rumble. Whoa! God damn, Tony trying to get the crowd on her side. But anyway, not only do we have a men's Rumble match, but I can confirm that we do have a women's Rumble match with the same thing. Wrestlers of Apex Wrestling and a few surprises that await the fans, especially a few of those that were not watched Apex when it first started out. It's going to be a wild night, I can guarantee you that, with those 2 matches alone. But that's then. This is now Tori Doyle working on Alexia Hagen. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a nice stunner. Picking her up, flipping her over into a nice stunner. That was an incredible move from Tori Doyle. I don't know why I'm giving it Tony Moon right there. I don't even know how. But it coming from Tori, and Cassidy Blake saves the matchup for her team as Tori Doyle continues to work on Alexia Hagen. And now Hagen has Tori Doyle on the ropes here, literally. Uh-oh. Oh, throw first under the forcing her throat first under the bottom rope. That is gonna leave it's gonna sting a 50. Tori Doyle is hit with a nice neck breaker. And now Alexia Hagen measuring Tori Doyle, going for a pile driver. Has her going to the cover. Will it be enough? No, kick out of 2 by Doyle. Tori Doyle now here's the funny part, we got 2 sisters in the house. Like I said, Alexia Hagen, who is the sister of Cody Hagen, and Tori Doyle, who is the sister of Tom Doyle, if I am not mistaken. And now, right now, Hagen in a bit of trouble with Doyle. Whoa! Oh my God! Tori Doyle with a move I don't think I've ever seen her do before. Ever. And now Hagen in trouble against Doyle. Sister versus sister here. And oh! Tori Doyle took her eyes off the ball. Took her eyes off the birdie. And Hagen made her pay for it as she tags in Cassidy Blake. That's the one thing about that's the one thing about Alexia Hagen. She may be a new face in the community. She may or may not be. But either way, you don't take your eyes off of her. You gotta stay focused on her at all times if she is the legal person involved in the matchup. But right now, Tori Doyle going for a cross-face chicken wing on Cassidy Blake. Blake took her a bit of time, but she got out of it. And now these 2, nice clothesline there from Tori Doyle, and she's looking like, and it looks like she is signaling the beginning of the end for Cassidy Blake. And she gets her with a nice deadlift sit-out powerbomb. And now Corey going up top rope. What you going for here? Oh, went for a frog splash, but Cassidy Blake saw it coming. And now Blake, knees her right in the face. Making her kneel, going face first out of that knee, and that's going to leave a mark for her. Good Lord. And now Blake in control of Doyle. And now Doyle in trouble. Oh my God, what a kick. Damn near, almost looked like she almost broke Corey Doyle's neck there with that kick, the way Doyle's neck just snapped like that. And sometimes a kick like that, with a reaction like that with the neck, could cause a neck injury there. And just like that, reckless intent. After that hellacious kick to the side of the head, almost to the neck. Reckless victorious here tonight. What an outstanding tag team match between these two teams. But in the end, Reckless Intent made their mark, made their presence known against the undisputed elite.
Here are your winners, the Phantom, Alexia Hagen, and Cassidy Blake, the family.
Well, so far we got, that's 2 for 2 for Reckless Intent, as we got Franco RICCI going up in the match tonight against world champion Austin Collins, as well as Cody Hagen, who will be taking on Bruiser Brad for the internet title. Man, that's going to be a fun matchup, and we'll see what happens there. But right now, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got JD, the rising newcomer, in my opinion, JD Rec, going up against Blake Adams, a man who I already know is still a bit frustrated over how he lost the Intercontinental title match at Control. He has been pretty pissed off about it. And that's just how it is between these two. The only question is who will get the better man. Will it be JD Rec or will it be Blake Adams? That is the big question. Excuse me. So, we're waiting the arrival of JD Ref, waiting for the green light. And as soon as it's in that, we got the green light for him to come out here. We're ready. Let's get this going. JD Ref versus Blake Adams, 1-on-1. Let's begin.
Making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the voice, J.D. Rex.
Oh, J.D. Rex, the relative of Reckless member T.K. Rex, who is by himself as far as his career goes. He's always said he doesn't need TK's help. He never needed it, and the way I figure it, the way he's been going lately, he's actually proven a point to an extent. Yes, he may have a good win-loss record with a number of wins and a few losses here, but in the end, he is showing how much he can bring to the table without any help. against anybody for that matter. Right now, JD Reck waiting for his opponent for this evening, Blake Adams. And here he comes now.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, young blood, Blake Adams.
Well, Blake Adams still not happy about what happened at Control as he lost the Intercontinental title fatal four-way against Jaden Shadow, Kurt Carter, and the viewers' choice for that matchup, Daniel Harris. So right now, Blake Adams ready to fight JD Reck here in this one-on-one matchup. First time ever, and I'm expecting a damn good matchup between these two men, as they put on some pretty damn good matchups throughout their time in Apex Wrestling, and I hope this will be no different. But now this matchup is officially underway, and now these two are already going to start things off with a bit of technical wrestling. And Blake Adams, a little bit embarrassed there, but he can't let that embarrassment go crazy. Oh! Can't let that embarrassment get to his head. He's got to stay out of with JD Reck. In all honest opinion, JD is like TK. Win or lose, that man can put up a damn good fight, even against the best of them, in my opinion. Oh, look at Blake Adams. I don't know how did he get his foot caught on the bottom rope like he did there. But in any case, JD Reck, nice dragon screw to the leg of Blake Adams. Adams, he's got to stay focused. Well, both men got to stay focused tonight. It's just a do or die situation. This match could put JD Reck's career a bit further up the ladder if he wins tonight. As for Blake Adams, he wants to just vent out his frustrations over that Intercontinental title match that he had to control. And now JD Reck going to work on Blake Adams, going and putting his leg fully on Blake Adams' neck. And in case the viewers at home have been wondering, because of what's been going on recently, honestly, this is something that had to be addressed, but because of what happened, because of reasons, covered up by JD Reck, because of reasons, so many crazy things have been going on with Apex Wrestling outside of the shows for some time now that it's not even funny. Lee Anderson has handled it, but right now, there we go. Blake Adams is trying to pump the crowd up because of Jaden Shadow's thing that has happened. He has been let go by Apex Wrestling because of what Jaden did himself. And because of that, we are currently in the process of trying to find out who will be Kurt Carter's next challenger for the Intercontinental title. As Carter and Shadow were set to get a rematch. Oh my God, what a DDT from Adams. The two were, and I'm saying that because, like I said, those two, Blake Adams would cover after that pinfall, after that hellacious DDT. But as I was saying, we had to do that because originally Jaden Shadow was supposed to face Kurt Carter at Ready to Rumble, but because of Jaden Shadow deciding to leave Apex Wrestling, he has now put Apex in a position where they have to figure out who to put against Kurt Carter. And an idea is set in stone. So you'll find out about what we have planned as far as that match, as to how to figure out what happens, as to how that match will be made, how that match will be determined We'll find out here soon. But right now, Blake Adams beats JD Reck in what was a very good matchup. Pretty good matchup, not gonna lie. And with that being said, it's been a crazy night so far for us here. It's been a crazy matchup. Been a crazy night, but coming up next, we have Franco RICCI versus Austin Collins. And from what I am seeing, Austin seems to have somebody right behind him. Seems to have somebody accompanying him to the ring. I don't know if that's his name, but I'm guessing based on his tights, from what we're seeing, his name is War Dog, I'm guessing. Or at least that could be a nickname of sorts, or a code name. Either way, I don't know who that is, but it seems like Austin Collins seems to have some sort of insurance policy to ensure that he beats Franco RICCI here tonight in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I don't know, but either way, Blake Adams, or not Blake Adams, well, Blake Adams just had a good matchup just now, but right now, it's between Franco RICCI and Austin Collins. But I just can't wrap my head around who the hell that man is right there. That man who's going to be accompanying Austin Collins at ringside. Hell, his appearance wasn't even on the card. Hell, Lee Anderson, I think Lee Anderson may have found that out in the very last minute. Because he didn't even know this man that's beside Austin Collins was going to be here tonight. He didn't even know who he is, let alone what's going on here. But we'll see if Franco RICCI can get the victory and make it 3 for 3 for Reckless tonight. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, start for this matchup and let's get it going. The Italian Madman and the World Champion.
Making his way to the ring from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 220 pounds, Franco Madman RICCI.
Well, here comes the Italian Madman, Franco RICCI. I don't think you need to guess where he gets that nickname from. I mean, hell, this dude is probably one of the most popular ass kickers to grace the Apex Wrestling ring. And he gets this, and we'll get to see if he can kick Austin Collins' ass here tonight. Even though Austin Collins does have this mystery man at ringside with him. So in reality, Franco RICCI is going to have a bit more on his plate. Not only having to kick, not only trying to see if he can kick Austin's ass, but also trying to not get distracted by this man that Austin Collins has with him.
And his opponent, accompanied by War Dog, and from Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Collins.
Man, what a road Austin Collins has been on at this point. I cannot stress to you how impressive he has been. He went from being the little fan favorite that would just get his ass kicked for a good part of the time, to a man that let that frustration of the losses that he's had up to the point to where he was at his breaking point. He would go on to have this new attitude change. And now look at him. He is the new world champion after beating Tamura in a damn near one-sided fight. Even though Tamura would try to best him in his own game, Austin Collins would just bounce right back. And there you see him with the proof as the Apex World Champion. But now he's got a bit of backup with him in the form of War Dog. I'm guessing, this is just a guess for me, but I'm guessing that he got him a bodyguard because he was getting, because in the last match he was set to compete in, he was attacked. Well, actually it wasn't him, but it was his opponent that got attacked. But I'm guessing because of that attack, he decided to bring out a bodyguard to ensure that he does not get attacked again during what he's doing. And speaking of this match, this is the co-main event in Apex Wrestling. And coming next, ladies and gentlemen, we've got two very good matches to watch here. Not only we've got Kyle Pearson and Sean Walton, two men who are at the victim of what's about to happen. They'll be taking on two members of Riley Wolf's Minions. And what is sure to be a revenge story. This happens, and Austin Collins got Franco in a nice submission hold. But no, Franco Ricci getting out of it after a couple of elbows right to the face. And look at this back there on the bottom right. You got Austin Collins' man right there. This man apparently named War Dog in his corner. But right now, Franco Ricci's just taking it to Austin Collins right now. And that's the last thing Austin Collins wants to do, is to be at the losing end of this matchup, because history has shown us when it comes to the world title that every time a wrestler is on a losing streak, it's happened twice now, where both men, where the champion, if he is ever on a losing streak, he loses the title in his first defense. It has happened, I want to say, at least twice at this point in time. But Collins has been so different from when he first appeared in Apex Wrestling. Going from a respectable man to a man that don't give a fuck about anybody. Kicks a kick right to Franco's head, covered, but Franco getting the shoulder up. Like I said, Austin Collins had a big drastic change from a man who cared to a man who gives no fucks anymore. And like I said earlier, it's got him to win the world title at control against Tamura, a man who I thought was seemingly unstoppable as far as the world title was concerned. And in all honesty, Tamura, if my memory is correct, is actually the longest, is possibly one of, if not the longest reigning world champion in Apex history. But I would say his record would be second or third behind TV8's tag team title reign that they held for some time, up until they lost it to, up until something happened that caused them to drop the belt. We still don't even know what the hell happened there. But right now, Austin Collins going to work on Franco Ricci, and Collins measuring the reckless intent leader. And Collins knees him right in the face, and Franco's neck. Wait a minute, ref! What? That was a rope break. Ref's head was on the middle and bottom rope. How the hell did the ref not see that? Yeah, Austin Collins really is a cook. Like he's not the heart of a cook. He don't give a fuck. As long as he won the match, it's all that matters. And it's FRANCO RICCI, I don't think he's mad at himself. I think he's just mad at the referee. I think he's more mad at the referee than anything. And honestly, I can't blame Richie. I would be just as pissed off as well. Considering the fact that he just got screwed out of a victory. His head literally touched the middle rope. I don't think... Let me see if we can see that real quick. Look at this. Let me see this. I want to see this replay again. Wait a minute. What the hell? Look at this. Watch his head. Bam! It's on the middle and bottom rope. How the ref did not see that, I don't even know. How the refs did not see that coming. Look at this. That's just messed up. I'm sorry for showing that replay a couple of times, but I don't know why I find that hilarious. It's just the fact that I just don't even see how the ref did not see his head on the bottom rope when his shoulders are literally just a few inches from his head. That's a bit of a mind fuck. Anyway, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, switching gears because we have to. We have Kyle Pierce and Deshaun Walton teaming up to take on two members of Riley Wolf's Minions. This has been stemming because Pierce and Walton have been victims of the attacks that were brought on by Riley Wolf's Minions. And tonight, they're looking to, both sides are looking, it's really one of those match. It's really one of those matches where both teams need to win, and neither team can afford to lose. Because if they were to lose, then that would piss off their respective boss. Lee Anderson for Pierce and Walton, and Riley Wolf for the Minions. But at the same time, at least we get to see the Minions in action. Well, this has been a mystery that's been going on for a while now. Because this whole thing has started ever since Riley Wolf hacked Lee Anderson's account. And to add insult to injury, at one point before Control, Lee Anderson would have to deal with Riley Wolf's Minions hijacking the show, interrupting practically every single match on the show, with the exception of only one match, which just happened to be the women's tag team match, or whatever tag team match was on the show. And then Lee Anderson would beat Riley Wolf at Control, but now Apex has to deal with the Minions as their first match as a whole for the Minions start right here tonight. And without further ado, let's begin.
Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 214 pounds, Kyle Pierce.
Well, Kyle Pierce, he's in a good mood for the moment right now, because he's looking to exact revenge against two members of Riley Wolf's Minions after he was attacked a few weeks ago, during that, if I'm not mistaken, during the night in question, in which they hijacked the show, interrupting damn near every match. But now Kyle Pierce gets to exact his revenge against those Minions that attacked him. But right now, Pierce looking like he means business, and honestly, I cannot blame him. But the question is, can he keep his mind and focus during this matchup? Because he'll be teaming up against a man that not very many people, well, they don't really like him. But in all honesty, you can't deny how he is, how much of a good wrestler this man is, Deshaun Walton.
And his partner from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 203 pounds, Deshaun Walter.
Well, Deshaun Walton, he wants some payback after what happened at Warzone. With the fact that he was set to take on Austin Collins, but he was attacked from behind by this new man, this new minion. I don't even know who the hell it is, but Walton needs to get his ass away from the fire because he's just gonna... One of these days, Walton is just gonna lit himself on fire. He's just gonna light himself on fire. Unless he's got fire retardant, fireproof clothing on. You know, the type of shit that basically would prevent you from catching on fire. I don't know. But either way, one of these days, well, the only thing is his hair's not like that though. It kind of sucks for him. But he's a pyromaniac, this man, I tell you. So right now, Deshaun Walton, Kyle Pierce, looking to get ready in this matchup between two of Riley Wolf's minions. The only thing is we don't know their names. We don't know who they are. We don't know. We just don't know anything about them aside from their in-ring ability. We don't really know much about them. Well, I really wouldn't say in-ring ability because I mean we don't even know who they are. So how would I know what their in-ring ability is? Because every time they've been in the ring, so to speak, they've attacked everybody at ringside before they put into their matchup. And here is the man who's attacked Deshaun Walton on the last episode of Warzone.
And their opponents, first, from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Superstar.
Well, here he is, the newest minion to join Riley Wolf's cause in Apex Wrestling. Of course I don't know his name. All I know is he's joining Riley Wolf's cause. He attacked Deshaun Walton, and now he's going to be competing here tonight against both Walton and Kyle Pierce, the other man who he did not attack actually. But in any case, the minions, almost said the hacker, the minions, his minion and another one that'll be joining them momentarily are looking to get set for this matchup against Walton and Pierce.
And his partner, from parts unknown, weighing in at 385 pounds, D.
Well, this person was one of the original 6 members to interject himself in a match, and he was the man that, if I'm not mistaken, would attack TK Wreck. When this whole thing with the minions started out. And look at the size of this man. Look at the size of this man, though. I talked about his size, how big he was when we first seen him. And no matter how many times and even though I've seen him before, as far as this guy in this attire, whoever he is, I still believe he is pretty damn big for his size. And now Carl Pearson, this newest minion, are going to be starting things off for this tag team match as Pierce throws this new man over the top rope. Oh. Uh-oh. And now these two are actually going at it in the outside of the ring. It's already at a count of 4. It's at a count of 5. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell are they doing? What the hell? Wait, what the hell? What the hell is this? The Seven Minions looking to try to take a cheap count-out victory as he tags in the other minion for this matchup. Uh-oh. Oh man, look at the scream on this big man. Oh, running power slam to Kyle Pierce. And there's a tag to Walton. As the bigger man of his group go into it. And oh my God, still the power of this big man coming to play here. As Walton plays possum and suckers him in with a Hurricane Runner and now stomping away on this big man. And now the two minions in this matchup taking it to both Pierce and Walton here. But wait a minute. Oh, and this bigger minion going over the top rope by Walton. As Walton comes out of the ring, looking to make him stop. Oh, nice counter. An unbelievable counter from Walton. Oh, now these two trading knife edge chops to each other. Ooh. Oh, and now there's the big minion. What's he doing here? Oh. I don't know what the hell the other minion was trying to do here. As Walton throws the 6th minion. They call him minion number 6 because that's just how he is. Just how it is. Trying to be real technical, I'm guessing. But anyway, the 6th minion and Walton going at each other back and forth, really. As Walton continues to hold the work against these two. Against the big man, the big minion here. And Walton with a nice flip. Taking the big minion up and over. Oh, and he went for a spear, but the minion caught him. The big minion caught him. And now the big minion ice whipping Walton into the corner. Gets him with a nice back body splash. And now he's systematically going to work against Walton. Oh! Face first from the top turnbuckle goes Walton as the big minion slams him down, slams him head first on the back of the head. It looks like the small minion wants to tag in, but the big minion looks like he's having too much fun to tag in his partner right now. And now Walton in a bit of trouble here. Oh, and Walton counted him. He saw he was going to make the tag. Walton clotheslining, Irish flipping the big minion into his corner. At long last, Carl Pierce tagging in. Nice double shoulder tackle for both parties as the small minion gets a hard tag. And now Pierce. Whoa, oh my God. The small minion actually almost standing right on top of his partner. Oh, and a nice double foot stomp, a mid-air foot stomp from Pierce. Look for a knee, look for a kick in the knee, but the small minion caught it and gets his face, goes face first, or should I say mask first, onto the apron. Uh-oh. Oh, man, and a face buster right there, and a knee right in the face, on the side of the head. And now Pierce trying to get back into it, and a knee right from the small minion. Oh! God damn! Cover, but Deshaun Walton saves the matchup, and it's gonna make the big minion pay for trying to get himself interrupted as Walton elbows the small minion in the face. And now the small minion, oh! Missed his Phoenix Splash. Well, at least it looked like the Phoenix Splash to me. And now Pierce. Going for it, here it is. Nice moonsault. A standing moonsault to this small minion. And now Pierce, he has the advantage. Taking him in the midsection, stomping away. Walton tags in. Walton now stomping away on the minion. Carl Pierce tags in, stomping away on the minion some more. Walton tags in. Pierce now going for the Irish whip, gets him with a kick right in the face as the big minion goes over, cover from Walton. Will it be enough? No. Kick on a 2 by the small minion. Walton naturally thought he had the match. Walton with a spear! Walton with a spear! Walton now going for an Irish whip, but the small minion counted him and tags in the big minion. And now the big minion in a bit of trouble here. Walton, what's he going for here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Walton now climbing up top. He's looking to go. Coast. 2. Coast, and he got him. He got all of that coast to coast. The big minion is down. Walton is up. Walton dragging the minion away from the ropes. Going for the cover. Will it be enough? Yes! Apex Wrestling for the night wins in this tag team match against the Minions. What a matchup, and I can tell you, Lee Anderson has got to be smiling right about now, seeing how his men for Apex Wrestling, Carl Pierce and Deshaun Walton, won the match in the name of Apex Wrestling, in the name of revenge.
Here are your winners, Kyle Pierce and Deshaun Walter.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good night so far, and what a way for this night to end. We're not over quite yet, but what a way for this match to end with Apex Wrestling coming out on top. But Ronnie Wolf, he has got to be fuming wherever he is right now after seeing that his minions were not able to get the job done against Kyle Pierce and Deshaun Walton. But now, it is time for the main event. Bruiser Brad challenging Cody Hagan for the Internet Championship. Now, Cody Hagan won the Internet title back in Control in the finals for the Internet Title Tournament. A tournament that not very many people thought he would win. Well, he did win, but he still has his doubters. Tonight, Cody Hagen has the chance to silence those doubters, to silence those critics. But he has to do it against the name, against the man that is Bruiser Brad Adams. The question is, can Cody do it? Can he do it? Will he do it? Or will Bruiser Brad make those critics even more vocal in the event that he does beat Cody Hagen? The questions will be answered, and they'll be answered right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Championship.
Ooh. Kind of looks like Bruiser Brad actually lost a few pounds. But even though he may have lost a few pounds, don't count him out. He may have lost a good amount of weight since we last seen him on this past week. But he's looking to be the same Bruiser Brad that everybody knows. The only question is, even though he's no longer that 500-pound mastodon that we knew him as, will Bruiser Brad be able to get the job done here tonight? And there he is, the Internet Champion, Cody Hagen. Like I said, he won that title in an Internet Title Tournament in which he would beat some of the more predicted winners, the people a few who were projected to win the tournament. He would go on to be in the finals and ultimately win that title belt. But now, he still has some people who doubt that he'll be a good Internet champion. And what a way to prove those doubters wrong, and by taking it to Bruiser Brad and Kyle, or not Kyle, why am I getting people's names mixed up? I don't even know. Cody is looking at his title, looking at Bruiser Brad. I can only imagine what is going through Cody Hagen's mind right now. Knowing that he's got to defend the Intercontinental, why am I getting titles mixed up now? The Internet title, in his first defense, already going up against the big man in the form of Brad Adams. It's going to be a good matchup.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 385 pounds, Bruiser Brad.
I didn't expect him to lose that much weight, to be honest. But hey, 100-pound difference.
Introducing the champion from
Congrats,
Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 248 pounds. He is the Internet Champion, the Rebel Cody Hagen.
And there he is, the champion, Cody Hagen. Probably thinking he probably should have gained a bit more weight for this matchup. But in all honesty, it is what it is. This match is happening right now. Cody Hagen has a big plate on a big chip on his shoulder. Can he do what the few have to? Oh, wait a minute! Look at Brad. What the hell? Oh, sucker punch! Brad with a sucker punch on Cody Hagen. And Hagen not taking that sucker punch, laying down. But I think that may have been Brad's plan all along. Sucker punch him, get a reaction out of him, do something to make him lose focus. As these two men are going crazy right about now. The start of the match, and already crazy shit is happening. These two going back and forth in a very fast-paced start of the match. I thought Bruiser Brad was not going to be the respectful man that he was looking to be. I expected that to happen, and it did. I honestly would have been more shocked if he actually did shake Cody's hand. And now Cody, though, continuously slamming Brad face first on the ring floor, on the floor of the ring. And now Brad going to work on Cody. Oh my God, what a throw. Brad used to be near 500 pounds, but now he is near 400 pounds, but still the destructive mammoth that he was known to be. And now Cody, nice counter to Brad Adams. Like I said earlier, some people doubt Cody will win this match. Others believe this, in all honesty, this might be Cody's biggest match to date already. But in his first defense in the Internet title, going up against a big man like Brad Adams, yeah, that says something. If he could beat Brad Adams, he's already showing how much of a force he can be, forced to be reckoned with. He really is. As Brad turns him around, gets him off of him, and now Brad showing his strength with a faraway slam. And now Brad throwing Cody like he was just a damn rag doll. And Cody's tripping him up. Oh man, oh. Brad blocked it, he's seen that coming. Oh man. Cody now. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Cody. Go for something. Brad stopped him in his tracks though. Shoulder tackle. And all that 300-400-pound weight crashing down on the back of Cody Hagen. And Brad now, oh man. Right on top of him. But a rope break is what actually saved Hagen there. Oh man, Cody Hagen, I gotta give Cody credit. He's putting up a good fight against Brad. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Cody going out of the ring here. What the hell is Brad gonna do here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh my God. Powerbomb on the apron. The apron powerbomb to Cody Hagen. And slamming his head back. Right on the floor. And Hagen with a nice near 400-pound back body drop. Let's set a count of 5. Brad's just sitting out. Uh-oh, and now Brad straight taking Cody. Still first on the top rope. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't even know what the hell that move was supposed to be. And now Brad, I think he was trying to get on the top rope. There's something, I don't know what was going on there. But now Brad slips it with a nice heel throw. A suplex into a heel throw. And now Brad looking to systematically take down Cody Hagen again. Forcing all that 400 pounds on the back of Cody Hagen. And now Bruiser Brad now moving to finish him off. God damn. Cover. And it's over. Just like that. Damn. I almost thought Cody could have made a good story out of beating Brad. But it was not to be.
Here is your winner and new Internet Champion, Bruiser Brad.
Oh, in all honesty, it was a finish that many people predicted, and it came true. And now, Bruiser Brad is the new Internet Champion. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, who in the world can stop Bruiser Brad and take the Internet title away from him? I love that face. I love that look to the camera, I'm not going to lie. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here tonight for Impact Wrestling Ground Zero. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, for Warzone, this is Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling, signing off and wishing you all good night from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.